Hey there, Saguto golfers. Tom Saguto here with Jordan from TrueSpec Golf. And Jordan is giving me a club fitting today. And it's not just any club fitting. This is like an ice cream stand worth of club shafts and club heads.
It's about the tour level experience for any golfer. We can run you through the same shaft and all the different heads and really find out what's best for your game.
He's going to gut me. He's going to go through, yeah, rip me apart. It's going to be a ton of fun. I took a lesson like 3 weeks ago. Okay. The instructor said, hey Tom, your toe is like a mile off the ground. It was sitting so far up, even with my natural posture. And he said, you have to get the sole of the club more even with the ground. Yeah. And so we had to make a compensation in the swing doing that.
And that's what we don't want to do.
Yeah.
We want to make it easy for you.
So we've got every head here on the planet pretty much, Jordan, within reason.
You know, within reason, everything that, some stuff that you've seen, some stuff that you haven't seen, that's not as readily available to most professionals. This gives people the opportunity to test really everything. Put any shaft on any head.
I'm sure you'd be drooling over seeing something like this.
I mean, it's really like the candy store.
Oh, we got
drivers up here too. So really, we've got endless options. There's got to be something.
Something's got to work. I think persimmon and hickory shaft.
We can do it.
The usual miss is a pole. It's usually a hook or an overdraw. That's very common for me. I feel like it's starting 10 yards left and then curving left, but that's my visual.
Correct. That plays back into lie angle too. So if it's too upright for your swing, you're gonna want to go left, start left. The lie angle has a big play into that start line.
So as I go more upright, does it close the face?
Correct.
The perfect setup with the perfect swing, that lie angle being upright, is gonna cause it going left.
Could set up like this to where your toe's way up, but really at impact, you get back to here.
I think I'm making a compensation in my swing because of this equipment, because I can really feel where the face is, but me trying to get the face back to open often comes in the form of...
As you can see, we've obviously got almost 5 different launch windows there. You've got 2 out of the left barrel, 1 out of the middle, maybe 2 out of the middle, and then 1 out of that right barrel. I mean, what are your goals out of it?
I'd like to really feel comfortable with my set of clubs. Okay. Like I said, that sensation I have where I feel like I have to manipulate the club. To get it to where I hit it crispy, or you get that nice divot in front of the ball, it's going left. I'd love to hit more greens.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm scrambling when I'm doing this.
So they're all carrying the same number. We just got to work on the left and rights. If we can tighten that up, you'll definitely hit some more greens. That go around, our peak height was a lot better. Your descent angle, so how steep it's coming out of the air, 46 degrees. That, I would say, is the most underrated data point on here for most golfers, is they don't think about how it's coming out of the air.
Like how it's dropping like
Correct.
That.
So stopping power is basically what that is. So anytime we're talking about speed today, it's going to be ball speed.
Okay.
Because your swing speed really is what it is. I can't change that.
Right.
But I can alter ball speed with different combinations and head makeups and materials. I'll let you have 2 picks.
I've never really had much time with PXG, so that'd be fun to try out. Where's the Titleist right there?
Right here.
I'd like the CB equivalent that they've got out right now.
Do you want to know what they are when I give them to you, or do you not want to know?
It surprised me.
Okay.
Yeah, though I'm not biased to any particular brand. It feels a little lighter with the head compared to the original. Woo, I mean, that one seemed to take off.
Your average was 177 with yours. That one carried 190.
That felt like nothing. That's real solid.
Really, really good.
That felt good.
Right out of the gate, look at the difference in your dispersion. Clubs that you've played for how many years?
Those are at least 7.
So 7 years, you just made 5 swings with something new, minus your 1 chunky one. So if you hide your chunky one, look at the difference in your dispersion circles.
Check that out. Nothing changed in the swing, and that's on the green, and I'm putting more often than not, making some birds. That felt pretty good. That was starting a little right and coming back. Oh, that felt good. That one felt like the best one of the day. Even though it's a degree flat, I feel a little bit more freedom in the swing. Oh, that felt good.
We're getting tighter. Ball speed still 125 up to 132.
And the effort level hasn't changed. It's the same swing.
This one's got a little bit of a wider sole pattern.
This one's got sole. What I found interesting with that one was a tendency to go more to the right.
It was.
Even though we just changed the head.
Just head. Lie angle was still the same too. So all heads are really good, but is it really good for you is the big question.
That's the janitor. That's the big sweeping hook. That one was a much better start, and it did draw a little bit. That one felt like it went farther, but I didn't hit that perfect, but it just really went.
I would rank that one 3rd place.
Congratulations, golf club. You've received for 3rd place. That is such a powerful graphic right there. Right. That club face impact. Wow.
Kind of looks like a cheetah.
The divots are not as deep. It's like a butter knife.
Here's one a lot of people don't get to see.
Not looking at the label. Now I just feel like I'm swinging normal, calling it an artillery strike.
That's our new 3rd place.
Well, that felt good.
So the biggest difference between all of these clubs and yours is our spin rate. You were closer to up into that 5,500 range. Now we're getting closer down to that 5,000 range.
With a little bit less spin, we're going to see a straighter flight, predictable curve. Ooh, that felt good. It's a little bit more freedom to swing through.
203 carry?
That's like up 20 yards from the old.
Get a true feel of your carry distance versus your total distances. So if you've got to hit it over a pond at 213 and you say you hit your 6-iron 213, but really that's your total distance, so maybe we need to club up that one extra just to give ourselves that little extra leadway.
So the rule is know your carries. Oh man, that was crispy. One thing I'm noticing with this club is that the face doesn't want to shut so fast through the ball. And it's really comfy to feel the face just staying so square for me instead of feeling the face shutting. Oh man, I got through that easily and it felt like something I would usually start to the left. I really like the starting lines on this already, just because I haven't seen one left.
What do you think about that order there? Left to right, how they shake down.
This is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd?
Yep, based off the data, this is how they shake
okay,
down.
I got you. I was not thinking PXG would finish back there.
I didn't either. But if you look at all these other ones, look how much wider that sole is.
Really a thinner sole was better for me.
For you.
So my swing, I was building it around my equipment.
You were.
No doubt already.
I mean, it's like your tire alignment's off. You're going to just automatically pull to the left if it's pulling to the right.
Mm-hmm. How many of you want to have a cart like this at your house?
Imagine driving this to the golf course.
Even the WD-40 to loosen up those hinges.
Just in case.
It's interesting to feel how the swing responds to each equipment change. There's that red dot. It's getting warmer.
It's getting warmer. Still a little cheaty.
I like this one better than the previous shaft. I feel like I'm really in control with this one. I'm not really working hard. The strikes felt more centered than the last club.
So
check that out.
A red dot now?
Oh yeah.
That was good.
That felt good. It's not moving. Oh man, it's falling right on top of that flag.
That miss hit still went the same carry distance.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like I would have lost 15 yards on that. It feels like the same swing every time.
Top 2 so far. A little bit of a different dispersion, right? Purple is yours.
Okay.
The red circle there is that first combination that we ever hit.
So different head here.
Different head now.
That's about as straight as it gets. That feels solid.
It was number 2 or 3.
Solid.
Good.
I just feel the toe going down a little bit more. That felt good. That's hot. I know if it's getting out to that tree, it's a good day. That felt like butter mashed, effortless. It's nice to feel the club head do more of the work. Oh, I don't know if it gets any straighter. That squirrel out there better watch out. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Oh, that feels so solid. Man, that's solid.
So our two best ones were the Shrixon with this Project X LZ, and then that one.
So this one was the original?
Yeah.
Wow, with that head.
That's our red circle.
Holy cow.
We'll look at our averages. Let's have you hit your 6-iron again.
I'm curious to see if my swing feels like it really has to change for this. I mean, the face just shut so much faster with the same swing. And I'm not trying anything different.
So you've been swinging this combination 2 miles per hour faster. Ball speed is 5 miles per hour faster. So it's coming off the face a decent bit faster. So that's at least 10 yards longer. You can see, so from our smash factor, so you're hitting it more consistently in the middle of the face.
Right.
Your launch angle's up just a little bit and your peak height's up, but it's still carrying further.
I just feel the face is like not turning over so much. And that's the scariest thing to me because I hold on for dear life.
Let's see what this crazy thing's gonna do.
Oh, left, right, left. It's gonna be like some cheat code for PlayStation 2. Now this driver has never felt good to me in the whole history of it.
Why are we playing it?
I don't know, it's the human element. Okay. It's like, oh, but it's a 915. Yeah. College kid, right? I came from the R11 to this, so it was like a huge step at the time. That's pretty common.
Okay, a lot of left.
What I'll do is I'll see that on the course and then I'll compensate by blocking one because I always have that one hole where the driver comes out and just floats away from me. Left and left. And sometimes that will happen, not just like a straight ball. It feels like I'm always timing with my driver. Like my irons always felt good to me. This face always feels like it shuts so fast. Sometimes I'll have a round where I just hit the driver like that and I'll be okay, but I'm always wondering when that one's gonna sneak
in and ruin it. I just widened your circle.
It says, okay, we need something the size of Delaware. Just a little bit outside. Right down the middle. Oh, that's good.
Is that a little right?
Just a hair, but it felt center.
All right.
Oh my, that looks like my round.
That is it right there?
That looks like it. That's very accurate. So some days you'll see 5 out of 7 fairways hit. Some days you'll see 3 out of 7. It's that one though. Oh, right out of the gate, I like the head weight. I feel like it's a sledgehammer. Oh my, that felt like it just took off. Holy cow, I mean, that was a bazooka. I had a lot of juice. We're gonna have to get some breakfast while that ball's still in the air. They're in the same spot.
Look at those three, they're all the same. Versus, look at all those different windows.
Mixed bag of tricks. Oh, wow. What was that? What just happened? Same swing, that's fairways.
There's how it compares to yours.
So much tighter.
Ball speed increased too.
The same swing, more ball speed. Do you notice anything with was the club speed about the same?
Club speed was 2 miles per hour faster.
Oh, wow.
Ball speed was 4 miles per hour faster, 200 less RPMs a spin, a degree less a launch, 10 feet of height, about 10 yards of distance.
Holy cow, is this still going? I feel like I can get through it. Just the act of being able to get through the ball helps me feel more confident. Wow. That would have been a miss hit.
Even on the miss hits, your ball speed is still way up. That was good. Do you have a preference between the first or second one from a feel standpoint?
The head feels the same with both. It's just going to depend which one had the tightest pattern. And this is the same as the first shaft? Yeah, just a little bit lower. I just like that I can get through. I can actually finish. And with the other club, I hated hanging on. Pretty tight. Yeah, the squirrels are safe over there.
That one wasn't as long as the other two were, but it was consistent.
That would have been going so far left, and it's right down the middle. Wow.
1 foot left.
That is crazy. That was good. It's like the same spot. Oh my, that was magical.
There's the rest of the day.
That was probably the best performer. So even on that one that was before that, that was probably the best feeling one. I mean, just making practice swings with this versus those, you can feel the face spinning like a merry-go-round through impact. Even the head weight on this one feels better than the old Titleist. Yeah.
305 total.
Wow, that felt like didn't really do anything. Man. That's it.
Need 313.
115. I just never. No, I mean, I hadn't seen those numbers unless I was really trying to swing it out of my shoes.
So you're much more comfortable there.
Yeah.
167 ball speed. That's a lot.
Felt good. Pretty straight. Yeah, well, I didn't even have to try. It's robotic. That's not normal.
That's you.
That's ridiculous.
5 miles per hour in ball speed, 100 RPMs less than spin, 4 miles per hour faster swing speed, 2 degrees flatter in land angle, so it tumbles out a little longer, but it still carries 10 yards longer.
Picking up distance, obviously, but picking up a huge amount of consistency.
I mean, that's like a postage stamp versus the Texas.
I can go up to the tee confident with that.
Yeah.
That's like a 20 to 30 yard spread, which is any fairway.
Test your new driver. What's next?
So the fairway woods never work for me really well.
80, let's see it.
I have to hang on for dear life with this club too. Oh, now you go straight. That's funny. Maybe I fixed it the other day. Oh wait, it's set to D4, that's why. It's set to fade. I wanted the flatter lie angle, the most fade bias, but then I realized it shut the face. It was not good. So I should get it back to A1. That's not typical. I think that's the D4. You're not seeing the average 3-1.
Is this where you've been playing it?
D4? Just the past week. Then I found out about the fitting, so.
There's A1.
No, usually I get janitors. Like I usually don't see the ball curve that way with this club. Usually it's covering the map, but we haven't seen one yet. You've seen it.
Pretend you're in the middle of the fairway on number 1 going for the green.
Oh, good idea.
When we see it?
That's when we see it. This is the best I've hit my 3-wood. What's wrong? Yeah, the ball got smaller faster. I love the sound of it. It's like a sports car. I swear, I was janitoring. He took the day off. He doesn't work weekends until you go onto the course. I don't feel the face turning over. Oh. Oh my. That's like driver length.
Yeah, that was big. 270, so it plays out to where it should. Let's see this shaft, see if we can't get it to draw just a little for you, but not start left, go left, start right, go left maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You like that shape, don't you?
Love that shape. It's the meaning of life. I like that I'm able to swing through it now. I mean, I was always worried about that face turning over hard. Take that, number 1. That was more central. Oh, that was mashed potatoes. Light the candle! It didn't hook, and it's eagle putts. Just looks like the flatness is easy to get around. Keep the face square. Felt solid. I feel like I can't hit it better than that one. This head feels really solid. Holy cow. That was better than my old driver. Yeah. Right on the sweets.
Right on the screws. 158 ball speed compared to yours at 152.
Wow.
6 miles per hour in ball speed, that's a lot.
I mean, at this point in the fitting, I've made a ton of swings.
207 balls.
And so it's still hot. The wedges always start left.
My angle.
Yeah, it seems like one of those things. Like these are 4 degrees upright.
Oh my.
And they're from 2010. I had the most upright swing when I came to Coastal. I would shift and lift. And so my lie angles were like, I went into the shop. He said, let's bend it 4 degrees or something. So we did.
So it's still 3 up.
Okay, it's held.
Okay, here's standard again.
That seems to have fixed it because that ball would have gone 70 yards left. Yeah, now it's going straight. Just sharpen these babies.
Was this a Nike?
Back in 2010.
You're still gaming it.
That was the year they made the change, so it's still street legal. Good dispersion.
Now they're all coming out straight.
It's a sharpener. It takes old grooves and gets it back to legal again. I used to also clean the grooves out, so sitting there on the first hole, sharpening away.
Yeah.
And the guy's looking at you. You know, he's like, "What are you doing?" "Nothing." "Nothing." Then you zip it back 10 yards on number 2 into the hole. "What are you doing?" "Nothing." Makes him look nice and shiny.
One more right in the basket.
I bet. Yeah. Okay.
Phone too hot?
I bet it got too hot, which it's okay because.
Oh, in the basket.
Oh, in the basket?
Basket.
This will make a huge difference. It looks like it's on the target line. I've seen enough of that.
Where do your fingers meet here? Yeah, see, that's pretty comfortable there though, isn't it?
Is that standard?
That's standard.
That's what I've always been fit for. Sometimes I feel like I lose connection with my right and my left.
Does that feel better with the +4? Did you feel like you were losing it today?
It was not coming undone or anything,
Yeah.
but I just feel like the connection should be more secure. That cord feel was really nice and abrasive. This one would be a little bit more secure.
So this one though has no taper down here.
Yeah.
So then you would feel a little more connection.
That's probably what the issue is. There's never enough down here.
Yeah. So I would go with something in a +4.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big difference right away. Yeah. This one makes sense. It's kind of aggressive, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to play well in the hot South Carolina heat.
So yeah, you'll get this entire spec sheet like this, how everything should be built.
Okay.
Lengths, loft lies, swing weights, frequency on the shafts, all that stuff. Yeah, you'll get a whole wrap-up package.
That's awesome. All right, Saguto golfers. So what you just saw was an incredible club fitting. We covered everything, didn't we?
Covered everything.
Some eye-openers here. The biggest thing being that I was making my swing try to fit the clubs I was using. That was leading to a lot of these dreadful toe hits, a lot of lefts.
A lot of lefts.
Into the woods. And so for you at home, consider a TrueSpec Golf fitting. And Jordan here, you cover the East Coast, right?
Yep, so I'll be everywhere on the East Coast. Feel free to reach out anytime. We're happy to help.
I'll be putting his information in the comments section and description below, also right here on the screen. So you'll be able to get in touch with him. So Jordan, once again, thanks so much for a thorough fitting.
Of course.
Really enjoyed it.
Help. It was a pleasure.
Fix your collar on the left side.
It's getting a little lazy.
Wasn't ready for prime time.
No, that's okay. One episode, my zipper was down the whole time.
Huh? It happens.
It does. Thankfully, they're black pants.
Hopefully you have black underwear on too.
Bro, do you know your zipper's down? Yeah, I edited it for 2 hours.
I know it's down.
I know it's down.
So change the weight now.
All the suspense. I picked it up on an internship. One of the members, he said, "Yeah, I'm a janitor." And I said, "What's that?" "I'm a sweeper." Hit the big sweeping hook, mop the floor.